All right. Today we're going to talk about buying your first home. Can anything be more exciting? And can be scary, but we're going to talk about A to Z, start to finish. First thing you want to do, be able to speak, uh, is make sure your finances are in line. Check your credit score. Um, 620, 640 probably is about the lowest you want. Yeah, you can purchase if you have lower, but your interest rates are probably going to be higher. So you're going to overall you're going to pay more. So check your finances, make sure you have some reserves. Um, you know, Typical down payments are anywhere from 0 to probably 20%, give or take, depending on what you do. You can do FHA, THDA, USDA, or you can do conventional, depending on what option you want to go with. And you really want to talk to your lender about that, what you qualify for. Um, the grants and stuff like that with THDA and USDA are pretty good programs. But find out what's going on in the market. Um, right now, cash and conventional are pretty king. Some of the outlying areas you can sneak in with a VA, USDA, or THDA. Um, People perceive them as not as strong as buyers, but they're pre-qualified. They're strong buyers. You know, they're more motivated, more excited than your second and third time home buyers. So as long as they're pre-qualified, they're strong. Closing costs, make sure FHA, THDA, USDA, or you can do conventional, depending on what option you want to go with. And you really want to talk to your lender about that, what you qualify for. Um, the grants and stuff like that with THDA and USDA are pretty good programs. But find out what's going on in the market. Um, right now, cash and conventional are pretty king. Some of the outlying areas you can sneak in with a VA, USDA, or THDA. Um, People perceive them as not as strong as buyers, but they're pre-qualified. They're strong buyers. You know, they're more motivated, more excited than your second and third time home buyers. So as long as they're pre-qualified, they're strong. Closing costs, make sure you have 3 to 6%, somewhere in that range. But you don't want to go into it with zero money, because you're going to have other costs. You're going to have appraisal. You're going to have home inspection. You're going to have termite. If you have fireplaces, you're going to have some chimney inspections, HVAC. Uh, you might have foundation inspection, stuff like that. So that stuff all adds up. We'll talk about that down the road too. But make sure you're financially ready. Uh, you don't want to go in to try to buy a house with $2,000. You're just not going to make it stretch, and then you're going to be disappointed. Uh, and then find a great realtor. Um, Check them on Facebook stalk them, call them, text them, email them, see how responsive they are. You know, Find out how many people they work with at one time. If they say 15, they're probably on a team, and you're going to get probably handed off. Um, and probably not going to be working with that person. But do a little research. Make sure your personalities mesh. Are they full time? Are they part time? Uh, it's hard to be part time right now in this market, because if something hits the market tomorrow, we got to go see it tomorrow, because it is probably going to be gone by the end of the day, or multiple. So you got to be ready to go. Um, but yeah, I've fired buyers before, and I've gotten fired, and it's 9 times out of 10 personalities didn't match, just didn't get along. And if you don't get along, this process, you will want to pull your hair out. No, just kidding. But yeah, uh, make sure you guys are a good fit. Then you want to find a strong local lender. Um, your realtor, if you don't already have one, can recommend one or a couple. Uh, and we don't get any kickbacks from them. We know them, we enjoy working with them, and they communicate with us. Nothing is worse than having a lender that won't communicate. Um, I just talked to an agent here, local. Somebody called me about a property. Said, "Hey, this has been pending for 4 months. What's going on with it?" So I sent him a text message because I knew him. I said, "Hey, this has been going for 4 months. Is it strong? When's it going to close?" And they're like, "It actually closed yesterday." And they're like, "Appraisal took forever." The buyer was from 3 hours away. I won't say east or west. Uh, and they used a lender from there, but they had trouble getting a appraiser to come out here to do an appraisal on that property because they used uh, appraisers from that area. So it took forever for someone to get out there. It was a cabin on the lake, so it took a little bit. It wasn't a normal cookie cutter subdivision where there was 50 other comps because all the houses were the same. It was a little unique, so no one wanted to take um, the drive where they could have done 5 back in town and got them down. So use a local lender, local to where you're buying. Don't use your small hometown bank from Poughkeepsie, New York, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Use a local Knoxville lender. There are lots, and I can help you with that. And you want a good mesh with them as you're going to communicate a lot with them. And when your lender wants something, get it. They're going to ask for a copy of your statement, all the pages, not just the pages that have something printed on. They want all the pages. You might have had a utility payment from 3 years ago that was late. They want to know why, so they want you to write a letter on that. Maybe you moved and they didn't send the last bill, but they want to know why. Underwriters. So if they want something, get on it. Start looking at homes. They can get you. Your realtor can get you set up on a search. And this is kind of before you're ready to go out looking. You can get it twice a week and stuff like that, and kind of start seeing what stuff is out there. As you get closer, we can get it set up so you're literally getting those listings as they hit the market, and then we can go see them very quickly. Learn about what's going on in your market. What percentages are homes going of asking price? I think right now it's 98% for Knoxville, so it's high. And then some of them, in the median price range are going above list price. How long are homes staying on the market? Are sellers paying closing costs? Stuff like that. So these are things as a buyer you need to know. And then when we're ready to go live, I can flip a switch and you start getting all those listings as they hit it. Up until then, you don't need them every single day. Like tonight, I just set them up for a buyer coming out of California. And she's only going to get them twice a week because I don't want her getting emails every day and they'll get lost. So when you're ready to go, we'll get them in real time. And then we need to tweak something. Maybe you don't like West Knoxville, so we can, draw a box and exclude that area and stuff like that. Maybe you need more square footage or less square footage or more acreage, and we can tweak that search. And then some other things. Oh, we go under contract. We're going to need your earnest money, that good faith money. Get it put into a non-interest bearing account. Usually your buyer's agent, real estate company holds that. And then it goes towards any fees and stuff like that at close. We're going to get in contact with your lender, let them know you went under contract for XYZ amount of money, blah, blah, blah. Terms, we close this date. Home inspection scheduled. We negotiate all that. We either ask for repairs, maybe ask for some money back, or not money back, but change the purchase price, or we take it as is. And then ask for any repairs. Then appraisal gets done, and we work with the lender to get final approval. Then we get to Alta a couple days before closing, 3, and that's going to have a summary of all fees, taxes, title insurance, prorations, and stuff like that. It's going to give you a list. Tell you pretty much exactly what you need to bring to closing as far as cash, and how to bring that money. Is it going to be a cashier's check, or are they wiring it and stuff like that? Maybe you're closing on a house, so they're moving funds and stuff like that. So you're going to have wire transfers. Never send any money. Like I will never email you without talking to you and saying, hey, send this money. Coldwell Banker, we use a deposit link for our earnest money, but it's not a wire. I don't know what the difference is, but it's not a wire, but it's electronic. It sends it to you, and you deposit it through that, but it's not a wire. I don't know. But what else here? Then we're going to do a final walkthrough, make sure everything's as it's supposed to be, and then we're going to go to the title company and close. You're going to sign about 600 pages. No. Probably about 80 pages, give or take, 60 to 80, maybe. I'm probably exaggerating high. You're going to have writer's cramp, though. I'm funnier in my own mind. And then you're going to get the keys, and you're going to enjoy your own home, new home.